For the most part, politics is a pretty serious business, so when people get a chance to laugh, they tend to go for it. There were a lot of chuckles at last night's radio and TV correspondents' dinner in Washington. Check out the president's political guru, Karl Rove, who got pulled on stage by a couple of improv comedians.
That's true. He's a dancing resident. He is a sidekick to the president. He's going way above. Tell me, what is your name? MC Rove. That's true. He crossing his arms. He's rapping and chilling and showing his charm.
And yes, one of the backup dancers, David Gregory.
David is at his post at the White House. David, do you still have your press pass, or are they taking that away?
Actually, Carl and I are going to begin to tour around the country now. So we're going to be starting that this summer.
Yeah, I understand the president got into the act as well. Take a look at this.
Well, where should I start? A year ago, my approval rating was in the 30s. My nominee for the Supreme Court had just withdrawn. And my vice president had shot someone. Ah, those were the good old days.
It is nice, David, to see people let their hair down and a little self-deprecating humor from time to time.
I want to say one thing. I got to say one thing. You know, when they brought Karl Rove up there, and they went down this whole path of the rap artist, I was abundantly concerned. And then when they pulled me and Ken up, our producer in the Senate, Ken Strickland, was with me as a background dancer. Again, we thought this was going downhill fast. But when Karl really started to ham it up and became the rap star known as MC Rove, Ken and I were assured by the fact that nobody was any longer paying attention to us.
Well, I'm not sure that's completely true, David. I mean, we've been watching you pretty closely in the background there.
Is that hard for you, David, then the next day to have to ask him a tough question?
No.
Oh.
I mean, they won't be surprised by that kind of behavior.
By the way, just a little more action from last night. You never can go wrong with a good lawyer joke. Take a listen to this one.
I have to admit, we really blew the way we let those attorneys go. You know, you botched it when people sympathize with lawyers.
Oh, ouch.
And by the way, we have another video we want to show you. Remember the folks at Jib Jab?
Yeah.
They've done all those great videos. Well, now apparently they've taken on the press. Take a look.
Jib Jab.
There was a time not long ago when each and every day at 6 o'clock each evening you knew news was on its way. From anchors of integrity and free channels to choose. It's what we call the news. Then along came cable and the ratings race ensued. Great legends found themselves replaced by blondes with big fake moves. Debate replaced with undetreated politically skewed. It's what we call the news. We interrupt this story, which is coming from Iraq. Has Rosie Sue and Donald Sue and Rosie back. We're cutting from Darfur in Des Moines with urgent news. There's a finger in my food.
Yeah, I think they got it about right.
Yeah, sharp stick in the eye. Hey, David, nice performance last night. Thanks for standing up to the jokes this morning.
You got the moves, baby.
And you know the expression, don't give up the
your
day job.